Hi there and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how to remove a locking wheel nut. So why do we use locking wheel nuts? Well, they're used to protect the alloys of your car and the tires from the cars from being stolen. So a long time ago people used to jack the cars up and take all four tires, and you'd wake up to find your cars on bricks. So nowadays the chances of that happening are very slim. However, it may help you sleep better if you've just bought a brand new set of alloys and brand new tires, and they're obviously expensive tires, often expensive car. Then you may feel more comfortable with a set of locking wheel nuts. So this was a cheap set of wheel nuts, which was bought on eBay, and I'm just going to show you what they look like. And there you go, you can just get an idea of what it has. Got a lot of spokes, and the key just fits into that, and that allows you to engage it with a 19mm or 21mm socket. It's a dual socket locking wheel nut. So why is this good? Well, I've said the reasons for it. I'm going to tell you why it's not good, because as the car gets older, your wheels get curved and become less desirable, and then you've now got another component which you have to find a key for to remove, and in my case I've lost the key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the locking wheel nut, and for that I require the following tools, which is a good vise. Okay, this one is just about, I think, £29 from Screwfix Direct. Then you've got your hammer, which everybody has. Then I'm using the screwdriver. Now I'm using the screwdriver to knock as a knocking tool. Okay, it's an old one. It's not in use anymore, so I'm just using this one. And because it's got this blunt end on it, it acts almost like a ram to get this wheel nut out of the socket when we put it in. I also carry a chisel just in case I have to chisel out a bit, and if I need to apply heat onto the socket, then I use a socket as well. I also carry a range of sockets. Now you can see that we've got the long sockets and we've got the short sockets. So I'm going to be using the long ones, and the reason for that is because you want to keep a good distance from the alloy itself, so you don't want to accidentally hit the alloy by using a short socket. Okay, now remember, your screwdriver or your little ram has to be longer than what you're knocking out. So imagine you've got your socket jammed in there. You want to be able to get in there and knock that all the way through. Okay, so that's important. And if you need to, just get a longer one. Okay, as simple as that. But you want to try and get one with a flat end, not a point, because the point will just concentrate too much power in. You want to get as much power into that flat surface to create a good knocking effect to knock that free. So with that, what we'll do is we'll just start on the first one, and I'm going to show you how to remove it. So this is the locking wheel nut, an example of it, and as you can see, it's too tight to go into this. I'm using a 6-point here. Ideally you use a 12-point, but I want to use this wider socket holder. Okay, so we'll locate it on like so, and you can know it's tight, and I'm going to tap it on. You want to get it right on, because if you don't, it's just going to slip and give way. Now, I don't know if this is, I might have to go up to 19mm, but we'll find out very shortly. Protect your teeth when you're doing this. Feel the car moving there. And that's your locking wheel nut off. Removing this from this area here, it's absolutely locked in. So what I can do is I can heat it up using this flame here, the butane gas flame. But what you can see, I've attached it lengthwise across there. I've kept a little bit of height there, and as you can see, if the hammer was to hit it here, it's likely to hit this anvil here. So I put this here just to elevate it. Okay, and now I've got a good place to hit it on. Okay, so I'm going to get my hammer and just whack that. So this is without heat first. Okay, now I do unfortunately need to hold this, so I'm going to this is an engineering vise, which is a little bit heavy. It's weighed 5.5 kilograms, but it's difficult to do when you're. I'm going to get somebody else to. Yep. So you can see I've angled the vise, and I've kept it going lengthwise like that, try and get as much grip, and I'm just heating up this socket to try and expand the metalwork. It's very difficult to remove this because this thing is wedged in tight. I'm just going to heat all around it, and you'll notice the angle I put it in just helps helps with knocking out. Otherwise you're like that and you're going to damage your vise. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to put this on here. You can see I'm going to smash that vise in there, so I'm going to put this like that to give it additional height, hold on to it, and then a couple of taps, and hopefully that will start to lodge itself out. And there we go, and that's all locking wheel nuts removed. Thank you very much for watching this channel. I hope that's helped. Please subscribe by clicking the button on the bottom right.